Good evening. Yeah, tough loss, tough game. Ton of credit to Georgetown. They play with a lot of pride, a lot of heart. Obviously, condolences to Ed for the loss of his mom, Jane. My prayers are with he and his family. Those guys played for their coach. They played hard. They played connected. And with a lot of pride. Think Drew Fielder, Jaden Epps. Those guys, they ain't gonna, Drew McKenna, those guys, it's got some pride. You beat a team 4 times in a row, they're gonna stand up. And to withstand that, you gotta be more disciplined, you gotta be tougher, you gotta be more sound. And we just weren't. We just weren't. We just weren't at all. Disappointing. Our most disappointing loss of the season. Just from an execution effort, a mindset standpoint.
And when you look at what Petey has done for them all season, it seemed like tonight was sort of just an avatar of that. I mean, what did you think of what he was?
I mean, he's we could be optimistic. For us, our wing size is pretty much gone. With no Corey, no Jabri, obviously no Bryce. So it's West just got back, so he was. He had some, I guess, favorable matchups, which, we knew we had to be really good. We had to, not let him be comfortable in the catch. You want to take away his right drives. You want to keep him out of transition. I thought a big play was when we were up 16-11. We went zone. They shot a brick. We got the rebound, and we threw it right to him for a breakaway dunk. I felt like that really got him going. He's 57 points in 2 games against us this season. Yeah, he's been incredible. I've known him since he was a kid, from Texas, San Antonio, and he's just, he's played great against us both times.
Coach, when you come off a win like the win against Villanova, just how disappointing, not necessarily the loss, just the lack of execution.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. It's what I said. I said, 2 of the worst words, in the English language, and it's you can see it on an immature team. It's good job. Anything we did positive, on Saturday, we pissed it away. We pissed it away in our mindset and our preparation, and I felt it a little bit. I didn't feel that same locked in as we had. I told our guys, this past Friday, I told our guys I felt like we deserved to win against Villanova. I did not feel that way on our prep this week, and that's disappointing. And it's evident. Without Sorber, their rim defense is one of the worst in the country. And our ability to be strong at the end of drives and go, we were flimsy at the rim. That's so disappointing. We showed 2 separate edits. Didn't even know my assistants did this. Nate Tomlinson made an edit of our finishing. And undisciplined finishing from the first time, and then when we were disciplined the first time, and I made pretty much the exact same edit, and Nate showed it in film, and I almost didn't show it because I felt like it would be overkill, but I did it anyway. And to see us come out and make flimsy ass plays at the rim when Tommy Sorber ain't out there is very disappointing, and it's ridiculous. You don't deserve to win. You don't deserve to be on the court. But when you got guys out, you get to be on the court,
And some of the others for Georgetown, the Jordan Burks, the guys who have not been essential
Yeah.
throughout the season, do you feel like some of your players maybe were caught off guard by them?
No, we knew it. When they played in Providence, 4 guys scored. Guys have pride. I can only imagine what was said to Drew Fielder and Jordan Burks and Curtis Williams and Drew McKenna coming back after, not scoring a point in Providence. That's a pride. They have pride. You're out Tommy Sorber and Curtis Williams, Caleb Williams, sorry. The guys are going to come out and be good. It. You take it to another level. We didn't.
Were you surprised that you guys struggle against their small lineup? They went small. You guys weren't able to get the ball in on post entry, weren't able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we haven't posted the ball up all year. We struggled against every lineup. They switched. They did a really good job. Both lineups, big and small. They the game favors the hungry. The game favors the prideful, and those guys deserved it. I mean, they played harder than us.
I'm gonna switch gears. What would you say? What would you say to Duty Lewis right now? I know he was a big part of your life, kind of put you in this trajectory. If he was alive now, what would you say?
Yeah, I tell him I'm embarrassed. Tell him I'm embarrassed that I'm a product of his. I'm embarrassed. That's what I would tell him.
Kim, defensively, probably the worst showing you've had all season. Once Oswin came out, it was a 3-point game, I think, and it really fell off. Can you point to anything besides, obviously him not being around the rim?
Well, the turnovers. The turnovers really allowed them to get out in transition. We didn't execute well against their switching at all. I thought we had some opportunities to hit rollers to the rim. Our offense was very stagnant, no movement, and that's what you get. Again, they played hard. They were in passing lanes. They switched, and they had us on our heels. And when we did get, where we wanted to get to the rim, and again, I got to watch it to be certain. But I feel like when I watch it, I'm going to really be, disappointed at how flimsy we were at the end of our drive, finishing at the rim.
And I think you were asked the first time, no Sorber, there's no such thing as a mental letdown when the other team doesn't have a big guy, right? I mean, you guys need wins.
I mean, I hope not. I hope not. We've played without our all-league player every game, pretty much. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope not, but maybe. I addressed it. It's the last thing I said. You bet not, look at this team any less because they're down one guy, or a couple of guys. And because with 12 and 14, who are we to look down at anybody?
Yeah.
So I can't say that. I don't know that to be a fact, but I do know our execution, our discipline was a 0 tonight, and we got every single thing we deserved.
Hey, Kim, what happened to Jaden Pierre? He wasn't a factor at all in this game.
Yeah, he struggled early. I thought he turned down some shots. We only got 2 shots. And I want Jaden to be aggressive. I thought he turned down some opportunities early. He missed a point blank layup, at the rim, which hurts. And a great defender was on him. I mean, Micah Peavy is an elite defender. But yeah, our margins are so small. When our best players don't play well, and I hate it for them, we don't have a chance. So we got to have those guys to be solid and disciplined and efficient.
Kim, what happened on your tech?
I said something the ref didn't like, and he gave me a tech.
And how is Corey progressing?
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol. We hope to have him on Saturday next week at Marquette.
What do you do with this time off now?
Get healthy, and get better. It's ridiculous. I don't need my butt kicked to learn a lesson. It's ridiculous. We got to get better.
Kim, we've talked to you after losses before. Your emotions speak for themselves. Why are they coming up in this moment after this loss?
Because it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. And, and again, that's on me. That's on me. I think games are won before the ball is thrown up. I really, really, really believe it. I really believe it. I told our guys Friday before we played Villanova, we deserve to win tomorrow because of the work we put in, the concentration, the focus, the detail. And I did not feel that way yesterday after practice. And it's disappointing. It's on me that I don't have our guys disciplined enough to corral balls with 2 hands, to dive for loose balls, to play off 2 feet, to use shot fakes at the end of your drive, to finish strong at the rim, to have sureness with your passing. That's on me. And I just have to keep being better until we get the guys to buy in and commit and be compelled to what we want to do.
And then do you see Georgetown improving with Ed as the head coach now? You've seen him a couple times now.
Yeah, they've gotten better. They were better last year than they were the year before. They're getting better every single game. Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.